Hi people, Dan from Devon Sons Guitars here, and welcome to the first of my weekly Hump Day vlogs. I'm going to be doing these every Wednesday from now until the start of February. February I'm doing something totally different on my YouTube channel. Every day in February there'll be a special video. I'll talk more about that near the time. But hopefully these vlogs are going to be a chance for me to show you what I'm up to in my workshop. New projects I'm working on, things I've just finished. Chance to answer your questions. If you've got any, leave them in the comments below. What I'll try and do is every week I'll look back on past vlogs and try and answer those questions in some way. But also I want to use it as a chance to recommend things outside of my own work that I'm interested in or looking at the moment. First one is this t-shirt, Male Guitarist. I saw it advertised or discussed, in fact, on a guitar forum, and the comments were brilliant, so I had to go and buy it. It's from Man Who Has It All, and I got it on their T-Mill site. They've got loads of other shirts like this. I am interested to see what you think, and if the comments on my videos are as divisive as the comments that I saw on the forums. Anyway, there's a couple of other things I'll show you at the moment. Most days I come into my workshop between 7 and 8 a.m. in the morning. The reason I do that is I'd like to do an hour and a half before I actually start work on guitars, doing things in the workshop. Like I've just rearranged or started to rearrange my luthier specific tools, which I used to keep in a drawer next to my setup bench. But now I've put them out a bit more handy. This whole wall used to have sliding doors on it, which I thought would be useful to keep the dust off the tools behind it. Actually, the doors got in the way and there doesn't seem to be that much dust that comes up because of my extraction unit. So what I've started doing is putting everything, rearranging everything so it's all magnetised now, which means it's really easy to take off when I need them and put back. And also I can move things around as I get more tools and rearrange it. So that's one thing I do in the mornings. The other thing I did the other day is on my bandsaw, because I was given a setup, is I put a lamp on it. Now, that evening, I was watching YouTube, and one of the channels I'm subscribed to, called Dark Power, made a really cool lamp as a present for a friend, which was based on a kind of Warhammer 40k servo skull, a cyborg skull. And I thought this was brilliant. So as soon as I finished watching the video, came back to my workshop. So this must have been 8 at night. And I chopped up a plastic skull that I had lying around and fitted it onto the lamp. So you can see it here. Now, at the moment, it's an early stage. It's basically being scratch built. My intention here is that I'm going to paint it up to make it look like a real skull, and all of these plastic elements on it will end up being more metallic looking. So there it is. What it does is it basically lights up my work pieces, both on my bandsaw and over there on my pillar drill when I'm working. Yeah, so that's how I waste my time in the morning. I actually find doing things like that, and even just tidying up my workshop, is a great chance for me to really get into the creative mind. I used to have a workshop that was much further away from where I lived, and I would walk there every morning, and it would take about an hour and a quarter. And I found that hour and a quarter was so productive that when I got into the workshop, just ready to go. Now, I'm currently working on some new guitars, a totally new project for me. There's two of them here. This one is going to be a bass, and this one is a guitar. I'm aiming to get 3 done, well, maybe before Christmas. But actually, this whole stage where I'm scratch building and adding plastic onto the guitars seems to take about a week per guitar to get up to this sort of stage. It's got stuff on the back as well. This one I've started this week. What I'm going to be doing with them is once all 3 are done, I'll be priming them and painting them. I'm going to try and really paint them so they look like the sci-fi spaceships that you might have on book covers from sci-fi from the 60s and 70s, that kind of period in time of illustration, sci-fi illustration that I absolutely love. Well, we'll see what happens with those. It is a long process, so hopefully they'll be done by Christmas, and I'll be making some videos that go more in depth with that. Other than that, in my workshop at the moment, I'm just finishing off 2 guitars for a client called Luca. I've got his telly that I did a spray job on, and over there on my setup bench, I'm doing some fretwork, which I'm not going to go into too much detail for now because I want him to see it first. And it's actually some fretwork which is taking much longer than I thought it would because it's so intricate and so complicated, but very cool. So that'll be something I'll share with you soon. One other thing I just want to mention before I end this vlog is I love the comments that people leave on my YouTube videos. And this week I got a fantastic one. So it came through as a notification, and I only saw the first bit of it in the notification, and it was under one of my videos about how to relic a guitar. And it started, there's only one way to relic a guitar. I couldn't see the rest of the comment until I clicked. And I just assumed it was going to be one of those standard, there's only one way to relic a guitar, and that's to own it and use it for 50 years until it's properly warm with natural use. But no, the comment was, there's only one way to relic a guitar, and that's to order it through FedEx. Brilliant. Great. Well, I'll see you next Wednesday, next hump day. So do leave me any comments until then. But for now, happy strumming.